Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Chopper. Black Ops 3 just had its very first update, and I have the patch notes right here, and we're going to go over them because they are going to change the way you play. A few changes have been made, some pretty important ones, so we're going to go into all of that. So the very first change that has been made to Specialists is that Specialist weapons and abilities now charged at reduced rate over time in objective mode. So, you know, your domination, your demolition, all that sort of stuff with objectives, your Specialist is going to recharge at a slightly reduced rate. I'm not sure how slightly, but it's probably only just a little bit. And now, in terms of the Outrider, the Vision Pulse ability recharge speed has been slightly reduced. So it's going to take just a bit longer to get your Outrider Vision Pulse if you tend to run that. And then Nomad has been, his unlock gear has been patched because some people couldn't unlock the 9th helmet. And then Hive trigger radius slightly reduced because it was a little ridiculous. I'd be about 10 feet away from a Hive and still get killed by it somehow. And then Fire Break's Heat Wave recharge speed has been a little bit increased. So it's going to, I noticed that too. It takes a long time to get your fire break, and so they did bump that up a little bit. It's a little bit quicker to get that now. So, and now in terms of general weapons, so they did make some weapons patches. Long shot distance settings updated for each weapons class. I'm not too sure what that actually means. The settings update out, maybe like the range or something like that. But also it fixed an issue where some damage from shotguns were getting reduced when the long barrel was equipped. You would think that the long barrel would extend the range, but apparently in this case it reduced it a little bit, so that got fixed. Another thing is that fixed launchers not earning weapons for XP destroying vehicles. So I guess some launchers didn't earn you XP if you destroyed like a vehicle in the air, something like I don't know, like a Wraith or whatever, and people weren't getting XP for that. So that has now been fixed. And then quick draw ADS speed bonus for LMGs have been a little bit reduced. So people tend to run the quick draw on the Gorgon, and that gets a little bit cheating when that gun is a 2-shot and can aim down the sights pretty fast. So LMGs have been slightly nerfed in the regard of aiming down the sights. It's not like impossible to use now, it's just going to be a little bit tougher. Now in terms of the assault rifles, the KN-44 has a fixed ADS for the iron sights when a clan tag or kill counter is attached to the weapon. So it looks like the iron sights are going to be a little bit different maybe. The XR2, the hip fire spread has increased, and a minor tweak to the fire rate. The ICR1 has a fixed ammo issue where the weapon had the Varix 3 optic and suppressor attached. So apparently there were some issues there with ammo. HVK30 has got a little bit of a buff. It's got the increased ability to control recoil. It doesn't mean it has less, but it looks like it's going to be easier to control the recoil on that. The M8A7 had actually got a buff, and I thought it was pretty strong already, but this had its fire rate increased and fixed an issue with the iron sights when the kill counter was attached. So that is it for multiplayer. That's all the patch notes that we have. Those are the most important ones for multiplayer where you guys need to know. Shotguns, they get a little bit of a buff too. That's just included with like some range and things like that. But one more thing we got to go over is zombies. Zombies did get a few patches, as did the campaign. Campaign is more just about stability and matchmaking issues and things like that. But zombies actually did get some changes. So the first thing is that some of the glitches and little glitch spots that people were getting into have been patched. I'm sure there's probably still a couple of them out there, but the ones that people were getting into have now been patched apparently. And then they fixed an issue where people were able to enter lobbies when they were already full. I never really had this problem. I can never do that. Maybe if you guys did, but that never happened to me. But that has now been fixed. And then another thing is that an issue was addressed. That's been fixed where various areas where zombies would not path the player. So apparently zombies would just stray or walk around or just do their own thing. They wouldn't find the players. I think that happened to Giant. I think I saw a couple gameplay clips of that. That has now been fixed. And then now this is the most interesting one of zombies. It says players will now be rewarded with a Dark Ops calling card when they prestige. So when you prestige in zombies, you get to level 35 and you prestige, okay? And apparently you're going to get a Dark Ops calling card. I don't know what that looks like, so what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go play zombies and try to prestige and see what this looks like. It probably looks absolutely crazy. But those are the biggest zombies ones now in the campaign. Just, you know, like, yeah, address stability issues. And now players can now equip custom paint jobs in the armory and in the campaign safe houses. And then also you can access the weapon builder and gunsmith from the safe house. I thought you could do that already, but I guess you couldn't. I didn't bother with that when I was playing the campaign, but apparently you can access all that stuff now. So that's all the things I have for you guys today. If you did find this helpful, make sure you do leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.